Thank you. Okay. All right. I want to thank all my guests, and I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time to come see about little old me. I love you. I do. I'll catch you on the next one. See you soon. Say bye.
Bye. Peace, y'all. Peace.
Jennifer Hudson recently reminded everyone that when it comes to love, it's not just about what you say, it's about what you do. On Common's birthday, she shared a message that went beyond just a simple happy birthday. Her tribute was heartfelt, emotional, and full of appreciation, and it caught the attention of fans everywhere. It wasn't flashy or overly romantic, but it felt honest and deeply personal, the kind of message that makes people stop and really feel something. She posted a collection of photos showing moments they've shared, smiling together, attending events, and just enjoying each other's company. There were no big public declarations, no dramatic captions, just a genuine expression of care. But it was the message under the post that truly got people talking. In it, she wrote a warm birthday wish, hoping for blessings, joy, love, and happiness for him. She called him a praying man of God and said she was grateful to have him in her life.
You've been even out there talking about marriage, Karen. What's that about? I mean, I just happened to notice that.
You know what? You told me a quote that your mother said, "A man knows what he wants." And I was saying my true feelings about, listen, Jennifer is the person, if I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. I was just being honest.
So that one line stood out. It wasn't just about admiration. It reflected how she sees his character, his faith, and his strength. Fans immediately picked up on the meaning behind those words. It's rare for someone in the public eye to share that kind of spiritual respect for their partner in such a straightforward and sincere way. And in a world where most celebrity posts are filled with flashy emojis and over-the-top gestures, hers felt refreshingly different, grounded and heartfelt. His response? It was short but meaningful. He simply replied with, "Thank you, I appreciate you," and added a heart emoji. For someone known to keep his personal life private, even that small comment spoke volumes. He didn't need to say much. The fact that he responded publicly at all said enough. People filled the comments with love and support. Some called the message beautiful. Others pointed out how rare it is to see two people connect on that level, emotionally, spiritually, and with such mutual respect. But the birthday message didn't come out of nowhere. It's been clear for some time now that there's something real and steady between the two.
Can I bring in the gifts?
I get a gift!
You get a couple more gifts. All right, so.
You know I love a gift, man.
Yeah, I know you love a gift.
Okay.
Can we open it on?
Yes, come on.
Okay, all right.
Y'all can wait a few minutes. Let me open my gifts.
She can't wait.
Like
Look.
Child, what you give me?
Yo, Jennifer like gifts. She got different love languages, but she like gifts.
He like affirmations and words and things like that.
So,
It's a hummingbird.
It's a hummingbird. It's a
Thank you.
She really been into hummingbirds.
I love it.
Hummingbird.
Okay,
my goodness.
another gift.
Uh-oh.
My hummingbird. Okay, I'm still showing up for a hummingbird. He showers me gifts all the time. Okay, I feel like it's still my birthday.
Oh.
What is
It's
this?
a blanket with your album title on it. The
Oh!
gift of love, the gift of love.
The gift of love. Thank you.
Congratulations too, yo.
You helped me name it. He helped me name my album.
Whispers of a relationship started back in 2022 when they were seen together more often, attending the same events, sitting close at shows, and showing up at the same places. What started as just rumors began to look more and more real as the sightings became frequent. Eventually, they were spotted holding hands, and while neither of them confirmed anything outright, the way they interacted, the comfort, the chemistry, it all made it clear that there was something deeper going on. When asked about it, both were careful with their words. She would smile and say things like they're just enjoying life. He'd say he's happy, and that's all that matters. They never made a big announcement, never labeled anything, and that only added to the curiosity. But their choice to stay, quiet wasn't about hiding. It seemed more like they were protecting something real and meaningful, building it away from the public eye. What makes their connection special is how it's been shaped by everything they've gone through individually. Both of them have known love, and they've also known heartbreak. She was once engaged and had a child with her former partner. That relationship ended in a complicated and very public split that involved legal issues and custody battles. But she focused on her son, on healing, and on maintaining her peace. She didn't let the past define her future. He, too, has had his share of well-known relationships. He's been linked to a few big names over the years, but none of those seemed to hold the depth and stability that he now shares with her. The difference this time seems to be in how much both of them have grown. They're not the same people they were in past relationships. They've been through enough to understand what it really takes to build something lasting. And that kind of emotional maturity shows in how they treat each
You
other.
gotta get down to business, Mr. Cumming. I'm a host, and so I have to ask you this question, because everybody always wanna know this. Are you dating anyone?
So, yes, and I'm in a relationship that is with one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented, but I set my standard kind of high because she had to have an EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie. I set my standard high. She had to get her own talk show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The post also revealed something deeper, a spiritual foundation. By calling him a praying man of God, she didn't just praise his personality, she spoke to his values, his beliefs, and how important those things are in their relationship. It's not just about physical attraction or shared interests. It's about something that holds them together on a soul level. It's rare to see two people in the public eye connected not just by love, but by faith and a shared sense of purpose. Their story is one of mutual support. He's always been in her corner, attending her events, cheering her on, and being there for her wins. And she's done the same. Through everything she's faced, including some truly tragic losses, she's kept moving forward. She lost her mother, her brother, and her nephew all at once in 2008. Yet she continued to raise her son and rebuild her life. Her strength is something people have always admired, and he's no exception. He's spoken publicly about how inspired he is by her courage, her grace, and how she carries herself despite the pain she's been through. Her career speaks for itself, from winning an Oscar for Dreamgirls to achieving EGOT status, something only a few performers have ever done. She's become one of the most respected talents in the industry. And through all of that, he's been quietly supporting her. Not with grand gestures, but with presence. Showing up, being consistent, and respecting her journey. And he's not just an artist, he's someone who's used his voice for change. From talking about racial injustice to working with organizations that help young people and support prison reform, he's more than just a performer. He's someone who believes in making a difference. And that kind of passion for people, for justice, for growth, is something they both share. It's another layer to what holds them together. Their relationship isn't about putting on a show. It's about connection, about lifting each other up, and about being there for the right reasons. What makes it even more powerful is that they haven't tried to convince anyone of anything. They don't go out of their way to prove how in love they are. They just let their actions speak, and it's that quiet, steady presence that people respect the most. The birthday post was just one moment, but it revealed so much. Not because it was dramatic, but because it was honest. It reminded people that love doesn't always need to be shouted from the rooftops. Sometimes it's found in the quiet support, the kind words, and the genuine admiration that shows up when it matters most. So, when Jennifer called Common a praying man of God, in her birthday message, it wasn't just a cute compliment or something sweet to say for the cameras. It gave us a real look into something much deeper, the spiritual bond that ties them together. That one line said a lot more than most people probably realized. It showed how their faith isn't just something personal. It's something they share, something that's actually helping to shape their relationship in a meaningful way. Faith has always played a huge role in Jennifer's life. From her early days singing in church to all the hardships she's faced, especially the heartbreaking loss of her family, it's been her belief in God that kept her going. Through all of it, she's leaned on prayer and her spiritual connection to find peace, to stay grounded and to heal. And Common, he's been on his own spiritual journey too. You can hear it in his music, see it in his interviews. He talks about prayer, about staying centered, about learning through reflection. In his book, Let Love Have the Last Word, he even opened up about how he's found strength by being vulnerable and staying connected to something bigger than himself. And that's probably what makes their relationship so unique. They both carry that same mindset. It's not just that they believe in God. It's how that belief shapes how they see the world, how they treat people, and how they show up for each other. When things get tough, they don't just react. They pause, they reflect, they pray. That shared foundation helps them communicate in a way that feels honest and calm, not wrapped up in ego or pride. It's that kind of emotional safety that makes a relationship really feel like home. Jennifer's birthday post stood out because it wasn't flashy, but it was filled with so much meaning. You could feel that there's a real bond between them. Not just romantic chemistry, but emotional and spiritual understanding. And when you think about how many relationships in the public eye tend to burn out quickly, the calm, steady energy between these two really stands out. Another thing that's been so impressive about their relationship is how private they've kept it. These are two big names, both super successful, constantly in the spotlight, and yet they've managed to keep their personal connection away from the chaos of public opinion. When people first started speculating that they were together, neither of them jumped to confirm or deny anything. Even when they were seen at events, out at dinners, or just spending time together, they never tried to make a big moment out of it. And honestly, that says a lot. It shows that they were taking the time to figure out their relationship privately, without pressure or outside noise. They've never tried to prove anything to anyone. It's not about trying to look like a couple for the cameras. It's about actually being one, in private, in real life. Even now, when they show up at events or post something online, it still feels real. Like Jennifer's birthday tribute. It was personal, it was genuine, and it wasn't over the top. Common's reply was short but full of appreciation, and when you see them together, their body language just speaks for itself. They're relaxed, they smile easily around each other, and you can tell there's comfort there. Not the kind of showy, overdone affection that some celeb couples go for, just simple, real connection. They've figured out how to live their lives publicly while keeping their love life grounded, and that's not easy to do. Especially when every move you make can end up as a headline. But they've done it, and that quiet confidence is part of what people admire so much. Now, as for where things go from here, well, that's the big question, isn't it? While neither of them has said much publicly about future plans, from the outside, it looks like they're building something that could last. Both of them have extremely full lives. Jennifer's balancing her talk show, her music career, acting opportunities, and everything in between. Common is still making music, staying involved in activism, and continuing his work with community organizations. Their schedules are busy, but despite all of that, they've managed to prioritize each other. Jennifer's been seen at Common's events and shows, supporting his causes and celebrating his wins. And he's been right by her side too, showing up for her talk show launch, award shows, and other big moments in her career. But what makes this support really special is that it doesn't feel forced. It's not for social media, and it's not for show. It seems like they truly want to see each other succeed. They're invested in each other's happiness and growth, both personally and professionally. And when you have that kind of backing, it's a strong sign that the relationship isn't just about now. It's about building a future. Another thing that stands out is how independent they both are. Jennifer and Common had solid careers and identities before they ever came together. They don't need each other to feel whole. They're complete on their own. But being together, that just adds to what they already have. They don't seem to be relying on each other to fill a void. Instead, they're complementing each other's lives, lifting each other up, not weighing each other down. That kind of emotional maturity, that's rare. And it's one of the biggest reasons this relationship feels so strong. Of course, fans are already wondering if there might be more on the horizon, like marriage or maybe even expanding their family. Jennifer already has a son from a previous relationship, and Common has a daughter. In the past, Both have talked about the idea of growing their families, and it's clear that they both value family deeply. But right now, they don't seem to be rushing anything. They look like they're enjoying what they've built, focusing on each other, and taking things one step at a time. And honestly, that's the best way to do it. So, what do you think? Are Jennifer and Common the real deal? Does their grounded, faith-based approach make them one of the most genuine couples in the spotlight right now? I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you rooting for them? Do you think wedding bells could be in their future? Let's talk about it below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.